Headline on Arutz Sheva, which is not the best news source, but whatever. Here, what do we have here? This is from 1:35 p.m. today. It says Gaza terrorists fire 3 rockets towards central Israel, so cause sirens to sound in numerous communities throughout central Israel. Also, this morning, most of the country was woken up at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, right? Well, many here, thank God. Chav Yaakov, we didn't get woken up, but I still heard it. Still woke up the kids. What happened? There was a siren because the Houthim sent rockets. They love 3 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the morning to do that, even though the rockets aren't going to cause damage. It still wakes up everybody. The terror aspect and destroying everybody's night's sleep is worth it for them. Okay, fine. Yeah, they shoot the missiles to wake everybody up at 4 o'clock in the morning. What is in this picture? A picture is worth 1,000 words. What do you see in this picture? This picture shows Gaza. It shows a part of Gaza that looks very nice, actually. All the buildings are still standing. Okay? It's probably the so-called humanitarian zone, or a place where they've designated, yeah, we're just not going to go there. So hide the hostages there, build your tunnels there, do whatever you want there. And it shows the trail from the rockets, the exhaust trail. It shows the rockets taking off. It's a very clear picture of the origin of those rockets. Okay? We have it. Everybody has a picture. We know exactly where the rockets came from. The fact that the enemy has this conclave, this paradise, okay, this refuge from which it can shoot these rockets. And even though this picture was taken by a guy from Gaza, Atia, whoever his name is, okay, it's taken by someone who's journalisming there in Gaza, which probably means he's also involved with terror activities. He was able to take this picture. The Israeli army has technology to know exactly where this came from, and they have the capability of immediately retaliating. The fact that this place was photographed and it has not been thoroughly destroyed is why the war continues until today. Okay? Yeah, this is the reason, because really this war is a joke right now. Those in charge could have ended this war a long time ago. They could have won this war, but they choose not to. And the only question is, are you going along with this or not? This is ridiculous. The Houthim do not shoot rockets in any other country in the world. Like I said, when Trump took office, what would be the key to his success? Employ Jews, right? Let him employ Jews. Put Jews in charge of things. Well, Elon Musk is basically pretty good, but more often than not, the way to succeed running your country is by giving Jews the important jobs, right? Because that's what works. That's what works for Pharaoh, and that's what worked for the Sultan in Rambam's time. That's what worked for Nebuchadnezzar. You put a Jew in charge, they'll get the job done. Conversely, if the Jews wish to win a war nowadays, you know what they would need to do? Find any Gentile to be in charge. Because any Gentile chief of staff, head of the army, prime minister, defense minister would have destroyed their enemies a long time ago. But here, the higher-ups in charge are actually aiding and abetting the enemy and allowing them to do this. They gave them so much during this so-called ceasefire. Oh, sorry about that. This last ceasefire was, they were given everything, because that's what anybody do. Any Gentile would have already destroyed his enemies if he had the capability. Yes, they did. That's how they do it. Only Jews have the chip in their brain that prevents them from doing this. That makes them more compassionate toward their enemy than to their own people. Who? Because they don't have the ability to, but they would love to. The Kurds you're talking about, who? Who does Turkey have to destroy? They do whatever they wish. Okay. By the way, the Kurds don't do anything to the Turks. The Kurds don't shoot rockets or terrorize the Turks, because the Turks are bad. Okay, they're evil. They have a long blood feud with these Kurds. They're their moral enemy. They're Mulek. So these are the minority they hate. So they oppress them. What did Jews do to all the Christians in Europe for 2,000 years?